Dr. Mack is my partner soulmate. My favorite thing about working with a partner is our patients benefit tremendously because they all get 2 brains instead of 1, and we talk about each patient's treatment plan together, and we really make sure that their outcome and what they get out of their treatment here is the best.
We're excited about this year, especially with our 100th anniversary. The membership continues to grow dramatically. We see a bright future for Boothbay and Boothbay Harbor and for the club and the hotel and all the other retailers in town. And everybody's very optimistic and are thinking we're going to have a great future here in Boothbay Harbor. We hope to see you this summer. Come relax and unwind with us at Oceanside. See you soon.
It is a beautiful day to be out docking and dining.
And we are excited to begin our day at a place that I had just seen from the water. Last season, my husband and I took the boat out and off the beaten path and stumbled upon Paws Marina. I hear they have great homemade biscuits, jumbo lobster rolls, ice cream candies, so much more.
And while you're trying everything at Paws Marina, I'm gonna meet our captain for the day, Peter. He's gonna go take us out on part of the Maine Oyster Trail, and we're gonna see an oyster farm.
And have some oysters.
I hope so.
Have fun.
I'll see you later.
Hi guys!
How are you?
Good to finally be here. Hi Margaret.
Hey, how are you today?
Hi, great. So I'm gonna let you choose for me. What are some of the must-haves here?
Well, we can definitely recommend our chicken salad. It's super popular. It has like cran raisins in it. The Little John is like a giant Italian traditional Maine style.
All right.
And then of course the lobster roll is a classic.
The breakfast biscuits. I know it's lunchtime, but maybe we'll just nibble on one.
Yeah, definitely. Judy's just made some up for you guys this morning.
She was very excited. And then maybe for dessert we'll have, oh, there's blueberry coffee cake, ice cream, candy, whoopie pies.
Lots of options for you.
Welcome to Paws Marina. Little did we know 75 years ago that it would be as it is now.
We're the best kept secret in Brunswick. There are people that don't know that we're here. They drive by, they see the sign, and they think it's just a marina, but it's not. It's a lot more than that. So when you arrive here at Paws Marina, you can expect a wall full of penny candy.
Wicked Joe's coffee with our own brand called Judy's Jumpin' Java.
We also offer Smiling Hill milk, which is what we use in our fraps, and their lemonade, which is amazing if you haven't tried it, and have used Gifford's ice cream forever.
Yeah, for 50 years.
We also have fresh lobster that's kept in the water in the dock, and we'll take you down and you can pick out the lobster you want to eat tonight. My father always used to say the lobsters you buy here today slept last night in Casco Bay. Sometimes we have big sailboats that will come in and we can't get them into the dock. They call ahead, we'll just run it out with the launch. You can come by bike, you can come by kayak, you can come by car.
You can walk.
You can walk. It's a place for everybody. Thanks for stopping by, and if you're watching, we hope you come to visit us. We're open from 8 to 8, 7 days a week. You can have a seat at the picnic table, sit in our Adirondack chairs, enjoy the view.
You said it all.
Come be part of our family.
Yes.
So a normal day at the marina for us is coming in and getting sandwiches to go out on the boat, and then we come in at the end and we'll get some penny candy, but the big star is always the ice cream and the whoopie pies. I worked here through college, so I was here a good 15 years probably. So no, we're so excited to be back. It's a great place and it's family. They were in our weddings, we were in their weddings and grew up here. So the family anchorage is what it is, so.
I am a 4th generation here. I scoop ice cream, make sandwiches, run the cash register, just sort of like all around upstairs. back when we were able to do boat shows, we ran around sandwiches, and that sort of like got me into like sort of what I'm doing now, which is I'm going to college for tourism and hospitality with a focus on history and environmental science. Especially being on the water, you learn a lot about the environment and the importance of it, especially giving back when we have a lot of like motor boats through this area. So I just sort of got me into finding appreciation for new people coming into the area and what it takes to run a business. It's such a homey and friendly place, and you have a lot of people who have been here for years, but even the new people are finding us. It's always exciting to hear how they find us. And there's no stress, there's no worry about anything. It's just like a time to get out and be with your family.
So I love Mike's story because you came here back in the day.
Way back in the day.
Thought you were going to stay for a minute, and here we are.
And here we are. Yep. We've been in our house in Topsom for 25 years, and I was here for 13 before that. So, yeah, we didn't leave. I came over from Vermont thinking we'd be here for a year, basically, and never left.
So how did you find Paws? Because you're a boater?
Yeah, and we were looking to have a boat, and I had experience down in some of the bigger marinas down in the South Portland area. But that's not the scene that we really wanted, and stumbled across Paws and happened to hit the waiting list just right. And you're just off of the kind of the mainstream of Casco Bay sailing, so you could be out there all by yourself, just right out there and be having your own private sail.
I can see why you didn't leave.
Look at this.
Your sandwiches.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, we got 2 bacon, egg, and cheese, a Judy's famous chicken salad,
Oh my
a
gosh.
lobster roll, and an overstuffed.
Oh my gosh.
Some dessert for you guys.
Oh,
Is the frap.
whoa.
Have a good one.
Thank you.
Cheers, guys.
Enjoy.
Thank you. All right, Mike, what I love to always do with my guests is put the food in front of them while I take a bite of this biscuit. You're going to tell us about the market here in Brunswick as a real estate broker.
The market around here is very similar to what's going on around the country, particularly those statewide. Prices are higher than they've been in a long time, and inventory is lower than it's been in a long time. It will change though, and the market should get back to normal. We're anticipating that may start to happen in the fall, but nonetheless, if you are looking, don't stop looking, and please keep us in mind at the Dotolier team, whether you're buying or selling. We've got a lot of local agents who've lived in the area for a long time, and we'll get it done for you.
On that note, I want to move to Brunswick and I want to try a little bit of everything, so dig in. Boothbay Harbor, everybody. Come on down.
This
We
is
cue
how
the
it is
weather.
all summer.
All summer long. Visit by land or sea and take advantage of all there is to offer here.
Well, at Boothbay Harbor Oceanside Golf Resort, we have a beautiful view. It's right there on the water. We have paddle boarding and kayaking. And of course, if you want to charter the private Hinckley yachts, then you can do that and have a nice sunset or cocktail cruise, or just simply go out and see the whales and puffins or wherever you choose.
Or if you're like me, you can also enjoy pickleball, tennis, poolside relaxation, sushi at Oceanside, fine wine and fillets at Paul's Steakhouse, and some of my personal favorites from Grill 19, the Maine lobster bites. Here at Boothbay Harbor Oceanside Golf Resort, there are 3 great ways to stay and play. Whether you choose the new luxurious golf villas overlooking the first hole, in-town cottages, or Oceanside Resort located at the water's edge. All 3 options offer exclusive membership benefits to award-winning Boothbay Harbor Country Club. So join me this summer to stay, play, relax, and unwind.
Hey everyone! Welcome back. We're about to go on the water. Hi, Captain Peter.
Hi, Katie.
Captain.
Nice to
Katie.
see you.
Should we go?
Come on aboard.
All right.
Hi, folks. My name's Peter Milholland, and I'm owner and captain of Seacoast Tours of Freeport. And we started in 2017 with the intent of providing fun, enjoyable boat tours around Casco Bay. I spent about 30 years as a marine educator and wanted to stay connected to the water and to people. So it's a great combination. I get to collaborate with some fantastic folks here on the bay, and we're going to go out to an oyster farm called Mere Point Oysters that do a fabulous job with growing oysters, and we're going to get to sample some and have a great time. The aquaculture that's happened here in Casco Bay is very special because Maine has clean, cold, crisp water that's a perfect environment for our oysters to grow. We do a great trip out to Eagle Island, which is a historic landmark, one of the only water-accessed state parks in the state of Maine. We also do a lobster pull. People want to come to Maine, want to learn about lobsters and eat lobsters, and so we go and pull some lobsters around in the bay and have our participants help with that. We do some private charters, and we do the Oyster Trail. Paws Marina is just an institution here in Brunswick. Most of the people who keep boats here in Mere Point feel like they're connected with the Marsh family, and it's just a wonderful atmosphere. We come here occasionally to take people out around the bay, and we love working with Judy and with her family. You can launch actually here from Mere Point. The mid-coast area, Brunswick, Freeport, Harpswell, is just a gorgeous location. Very remote, lots of beautiful little islands to poke around, little coves to anchor in. There are also some hazards to be aware of, but that's what makes boating here a challenge.
Hi, my name is Afton Hupper. I'm the Outreach and Development Specialist for the Maine Aquaculture Association. We represent the state's aquatic farmers, everything from shellfish to finfish to sea vegetables, land-based and marine-based. I grew up in Maine, I grew up fishing, so it was kind of a natural fit, and it's a really interesting and exciting sector within Maine's marine economy. We've made a good living on the water here for many, many years, but climate change is real. And one of the best ways to hedge bets against climate change is to diversify our marine economy by growing things in the water like oysters, like salmon, like shellfish, including mussels, scallops, sea vegetables. This is one of the best ways that we can plan for the future while remaining true to ourselves. And Maine is actually leading the way in more ways than one on that front. So we partnered with Sea Grant on the Maine Oyster Trail, and Sea Grant is a state and federal partnership supported by the University of Maine system as well as NOAA. Today we have Jacqueline Robidoux as well as Heather Sadusky from Maine Sea Grant who collaborated with me on this project, and they're going to be able to answer questions about the Oyster Trail as well. I love my job. I get to do awesome stuff like this. I get to be on the water. I get to work with an incredible community of growers, fishermen, and I just love Maine. Love living here. It's my home.
So we're gonna pull up here to Mere Point Oysters in just a second. If you could just hang tight. Laura and I will get the dock line set up and fenders, and when we pull up, we'll introduce you to the crew.
In our house, there's no such thing as an off-season. With hockey in the morning and afternoon soccer practice on the other side of town. With Apple CarPlay to keep the whole family connected and 26 MPG for those last-minute grocery runs. Thank goodness for my favorite child. Discover new possibilities with a Honda and upgrade to a new Pilot. Visit MaineHondaDealers.com.
Hi everyone, it's Rob Barrett from Kitchen, Closet, Millwork and Furniture, also known as KCMF, sister company of Barrett Made. We're really excited to share with you what we're building over there in Westbrook. We are building custom kitchens, we're building custom closets, we have a lot of custom and one-off millwork items, as well as our own furniture brands, Furnitura, and a couple new brands will be launching soon. It's super important to keep this craftsmanship and skills going in Maine, and this is an opportunity for us to have apprenticeship programs over there and grow this skill set and this type of industry in Maine. If you want to get in touch with us, please call or email. We look forward to hearing from you soon.
Hi, I'm Andrew Silsby, President and CEO of Kennebec Savings Bank, and we're really excited that warm weather has arrived. So that means if you're looking to buy or create your own special place with a dock, Kennebec Savings Bank has lots of financing options for camps and cottages. Whether it's on or near a lake or ocean, our staff stand ready to assist you to make your dreams become a reality. So click or call Kennebec Savings Bank today.
What I love about real estate is every day's different. Challenges are unexpected. I really enjoy being a problem solver, and I can't imagine myself in a cubicle. One of the things that I enjoy most about my job is taking people that are unfamiliar with the area through and showing them the neighborhoods, imparting a feel for the area, and showing them a lot of the places and opportunities that they might have that they might not see going through on their own. So that's the kind of service that you'll get from the .Olier team. Please give us a call.
We made it!
Yeah, you can put the
I'm
string line.
Katie.
Hi, Katie. I'm Dan. Nice
Hi,
to meet
Dan.
you.
Nice to meet you. So excited for today. All right, let's get off this boat.
Yes, come on aboard. I'm Dan Devereaux. I'm one of the owners of Mere Point Oyster Company. We are in beautiful McCoy Bay, and you can look out behind me and you can see the farm, essentially. The work that we do is important because we are seeing a massive decline in our wild populations of shellfish. So what we're essentially doing here is putting a filter system back into our bay that we grew up on. I mean, you're standing on an area that used to be a mussel bar. You used to be able to reach down at high tide and pick mussels out of here. It was 10 to 12 feet high. There's none of that anymore. So it's really important to be able to have these types of filtration systems in the bay. We are on the Maine Oyster Trail, and what it does is it provides an opportunity to educate people about this ecosystem-based management approach, which is really a sustainable way to produce food, good quality protein. I really love this job because it's one job that you can go to and actually feel good when you put your head on your pillow at night. We're not hurting anything out here, we're actually helping the environment. We're creating an opportunity for younger folks to learn, to work on the water. I mean, if you look around the bay, you don't see a lot of fishermen anymore. And we can't do that here in Maine. We've got to keep our heritage strong.
The Maine Oyster Trail is a new interactive digital oyster passport that helps people find oyster experiences on the coast of Maine. Everything from farm tours to direct sales to boat and kayak tours to the state's best raw bars. We make it really easy for people to find oysters.
The Maine Oyster Trail came about in 2017 when Maine Sea Grant kind of started this list of places where you could find oysters and oyster farm tours. And then as a result of the COVID pandemic, we noticed a lot of farms started diversifying. They were offering tours and direct sales and all of these really awesome ways that people could actually interact direct with the farms. So we kind of all put our heads together and thought it would be great to revive this resource to make it less of just like an educational tool and more of a user tourism interactive experience.
So the Maine Oyster Trail has a brand new website, MaineOysterTrail.com, and that's where you can go to check in. So when you're out on the farm tour, maybe you kayak by and pick up a bag of oysters, maybe you do direct sales or go to a raw bar, all of our member businesses will have this card. And so you just pull up your phone, scan the QR code, it'll bring you right to MaineOysterTrail.com, and you can create a little login, and every business will have this code. So you just punch the code right in and you get points. And then the more points you accrue, the more oyster experiences you do, the more rewards you get.
So the Maine Oyster Trail is funded through generous support from the Maine Office of Tourism as well as the Maine Aquaculture Innovation Center. And it's really designed to drive tourism, to bring people out to farms and show them a great time.
So get out, travel the trail, and support local oyster farmers.
I'm just gonna pull right up to this cage, throw her in neutral, and we'll see if we can pull it up.
Okay, put this back down.
But yeah, so you grab it like right here, and you just
Hoist her out. Oh, okay. All right, I want to try that.
Very nice. Perfect. Awesome. Yeah, easy, right?
Now that I've done it once or twice.
Just harvested about 800 oysters.
800 oysters.
Yeah.
Ready for consumers everywhere.
We generally keep them about 200 per bag when they're market size, so
Sweet.
Easy to keep track of that way.
So put your tip of your knife in, give it a little wiggle, a little bit of force, not too much. Then you hold the top down, come straight across the adductor muscle to separate it.
Nice.
And that's it, ready to go.
Perfect. Oh, I'll just take that for you.
Here, there you go. It's all yours.
Well, we have this. We have this. We have the.
So good. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Support local farmers. There's no shortage of oysters. Come on out, hit us up on our website, and we'll be glad to give you a tour, talk to you, educate you about our farm. We love to have people out here.
Today was such an awesome day exploring Casco Bay and Brunswick. We started at Paws Marina. We went out and tried some oysters. What an amazing summer day.
It was a great day, Katie. Thank
Cheers.
you. Cheers.
Till next time.
Hi everyone, I'm Bob Flight. I work with Lyman Morse Boat Building up in Camden, Maine, and I've been their division manager for the past 6 years and just transitioning into a role around customer care. We're going to be putting on the Camden Classics Cup again. This will be the 5th year. Last year during the pandemic we had to postpone the event, and so we're really excited to be back on the water for some great sailing this year. We've got about 69 boats signed up right now, and we anticipate about 80 boats, and about 25% of those are new signups, so that's great. It's an extraordinary opportunity to show off the traditions of boat building in Maine, and just some phenomenal boats, beautiful boats, and we're looking forward to some really challenging, great wind, late July this year. Our team has done just an incredible job around the pandemic, staying safe, taking care of each other and themselves. Still being cautious, but it's great to get outside and visit some of our favorite Camden local restaurants, so we're feeling pretty lucky. We have a youth event that we work with the yacht club on up in Camden, so that's exciting. The energy's starting to build already amongst the competition. Check out www.camdenclassicscup.com, and we'll look forward to seeing you there, and particularly on Saturday morning to watch the parade of sail.
Hi everyone, welcome to Print Salon in Falmouth.
My friends, the time is finally here. We are able to safely get back together, and it's going to be a great summer, and we are kicking it off with one of KK's new favorites.
That's right. I love a good punch, and I love it when guests arrive at a party with a cocktail pre-made that I don't have to think about. So that's what we've got here for you today.
And you are newly inspired by a recipe you found, which is actually for 1, and you've turned it into 8.
That's right. I'm always on the hunt for a good cocktail recipe that's easy to double, quadruple, or in this case, times 8 for a big pitcher. And that is what we've done with the Maine Spirits app. We found the fresh cucumber gin mojito. So a twist on a mojito with gin, which I don't know about you, but I always have gin around in the summer for gin and tonics. This one uses Hendrick's gin, so we have that cucumber mint lime profile, which is really fun for summer.
So when you log into the app, you can choose your spirit as gin and then also click cucumber for ingredient, and there will be dozens of options, including this one.
I assembled this pitcher by starting with fresh mint. I added in simple syrup. And by the way, you never need to be without simple syrup. I usually have a jar going in the fridge. It's only 1 part water, 1 part sugar. Bring it to a boil on the stove, let it cool off, and that's all you need. So we added the simple syrup, muddle this up. We're gonna add gin, lime juice, top it off with soda water, add in a little bit of ice, garnish it here, and give it a good stir, and we are ready to go.
So as I pour, KK, share some tips to the other hosts out there.
Yeah, so first thing to think about is not every guest who arrives is going to know that this is a grown-up drink. So giving some indication of what's in the pitcher helps a lot. Here we have a little chalkboard set up. If you don't have something like that, you can just add a little tag right on the pitcher itself. We just did that this last weekend. We had friends over in the garden and wanted people to know what they were getting into so they could choose alcoholic or non-alcoholic.
And then you can pre-slice the limes for guests to enjoy as a garnish.
Yep, that's right. This is a fix it and forget it setup. People can arrive and help themselves.
Cheers to finally being able to get together again. Feels
Cheers.
good.
Oops. Whoops.
Thanks for watching Dock and Dine. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook to see our adventures. Thank you to our sponsors and News Center Maine, and we will see you out on the water next week. Happy exploring.